selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
Is it ever okay for a man to eat a woman?
Anything?
Is it ever okay for a man to eat a woman?
No, like anything. Why?
Like, why would you beat a woman?
For what reason?
Oh, it's common nowadays. So
It's common and very wrong.
I don't
very
think.
young, yes.
I think.
The person is not your child, even if. Like, why would you just beat a woman, someone's child? What I don't think is anything a woman can do to you that will make you want to beat her.
Guys of these days, they don't see it like that. Like, there are some guys that are quite temperamental.
But what if we look it from this angle? Let's assume the man is a police officer
Okay.
and he has to apprehend
It's
a
not an
criminal.
excuse, actually.
Don't have
It
finish.
might be. I'm not in support. I'm clearly not in support, but then we need to look at it from that angle. Let's assume he's a police officer.
Being a
And
police officer,
mm-hmm.
you shouldn't bring whatever occupation you have
And
into
it's
your
your
home.
marriage.
I don't.
Okay, you
Whoever you are, no one knows you
police
want.
officer
If
is
he's-
beating a
whoever
criminal.
you are,
If he
female
has to
criminal.
apprehend a female criminal.
If okay,
That's
okay.
a different
Being
case.
that the criminal
A
is
female.
Yeah.
That's
Is
a
a female,
different
that's a
case.
different- we're talking about-
We're talking about your
Even if you
partner.
want to
Like,
apprehend
is the question
criminal,
based on
just-
partner or generally?
Generally, but then
Generally.
you have some certain circumstances that you might have
even
do
if
what
the
you are
person
not
is a
meant to do.
policeman out there and is a female criminal, you are asked to apprehend, not to beat. You're not meant to
There are
beat.
actually laws.
Okay, let me chip something else.
Okay.
As a man,
Okay.
your child, of course, you send your child to school
Okay.
to learn.
Alright.
And on getting home, your child returned brutally injured from the female teacher's beating. And unfortunately for the teacher, she does not have a valid reason to have beaten up your child that bad. Coming from a father, is it justifiable that he had to beat the teacher up?
Personally, I don't think there should be an excuse for eating a
Oh, I'm
woman.
not
I
sorry.
don't think
Personally,
If I am
there
the
should
man-
not be an excuse.
If I am the man, the woman go chop beating. I don't understand. Why would you beat my child?
Exactly.
You mean how?
Let's take a look at that
You
Dowen
don't-
College incident that happened
Okay.
last year.
Okay.
If the man had actually got
If
to
they
the
had
root of the
reported on
incident,
time, okay,
yes,
yeah, I get
and found out that it was probably a teacher that even partook in the beating of
Yeah.
their child, which even led to the death, would they even think twice?
Maybe.
Give him.
Okay, that's another
That's actually excusable. Saying
Or
in
like-
the part of being in a relationship right now, let's even look at it in the part of being in a relationship. Because now, let me say nowadays, boyfriend tends to analyze their girlfriends, share get. So right now, is it justifiable? No matter what the girl, no matter what the girl has done, is it justifiable?
This-
You guys are not
this
married
guys
yet.
even-
Like,
Even these days, like why guys even beat their girlfriends, like more these days, because like some girls like tend to be too
I don't want
dependent
to see.
on
I
the
don't
guy.
want to see.
And-
If you touch me, I slap you.
exactly.
See,
Personally, I just think it's because they are broke.
see.
Because when you have your money and you have a say, like,
Most
they
Yeah,
girls,
don't-
that's-
see,
you
that's
don't
apart from
understand.
being broke, sha.
When you are like dependent on your
Like,
boyfriend, and you
very,
have
very
you
dependent.
guys
I've seen
leave each
cases
other.
of. I've seen cases of the guy does not have anything.
And
She does
still,
not, but the girl
I
is
know.
there. Tell what is
I
tell me
know,
what is
man,
keeping
what's
the
causing
girl.
that one,
What's
like-
there are other things that are keeping the
So-
girl. It is not.
What
It's
kind
not
of love
love.
is that one?
The girl that should see inside, should see outside.
and things
I
like
don't
that,
get it.
it just keeps on going on and on. Funny thing is that we are just discussing this is really rampant.
Very, very actually.
Well,
very,
Basically,
very,
they don't even
very,
see as anything wrong. They just want to believe that.
So even if
sure.
as it is now, even if I am married, even if I am married and you raise, if you shout at me too much, say if I will use please,
Problem with
it's not to shout at me in my house. If you shout
For
at me
you
too
to,
much,
like,
see there are
I
ways.
don't really
It's
see
better
an
you just leave the
excuse,
house. Like you leave the house when
Yes,
because I know
that's
girls
like-
girls are quite very annoying, like very, very annoying. So if you just do one or two, just leave the house. If you leave the house
At
for
least
2
you
days,
are
now
calm
she'll
or
come and
something.
beg you. I'll be like, okay, this and
I'm
this and
sorry,
this.
this is what
Then
I
you
did,
guys,
like-
if you raise your hand at me or you shout too much, guy,
Well,
calm
forget
down.
what to forget.
Seriously,
Seriously, that's the truth. Because honestly, I don't see an excuse for
why
it.
would you? Why?
Especially
Why
I'm
would you?
not even married.
You don't
In the
raise-
first
Even
place,
if
like,
you are
Even if we're married, divorce papers straight
I
up.
mean,
Oh, like you have
Ah.
some people.
you need to be
some
careful of your points
some
because you
people
can
can't
bounce
happens
on
most
it.
times in cases
You are
where
very
people.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not supporting it now.
You
it happens
careful
most
of
times
what-
in cases where the girl does not have anything and she's like dependent on the
Yes,
guy.
now, very
When she
true.
knows even if she leaves the guy, there's nothing she's going back to. Like that's where
That's
and
why girls
stuff
are-
like that.
Sorry to say,
So that's why I feel
some
they-
of our female gender self, we are so, I don't
Dependent
know,
on guys.
not that, no, yeah, we can say dependent, but we're also so naive to the effects, to the after effect. I have like my sister told me about our friend in school, then our younger sister's boyfriend, she cherishes her a lot, does this, does that. But whenever they have issues, ASAP, after beating her, you collect her phone, maybe other important
That's
things
very
he knows
toxic
he has gotten
relationship.
for
Why
her.
would you be in a
Funny how the guy comes back to apologize and
Yes,
gives
that is-
her
that
back
is-
And
and
she would have
continues.
said back
There
and
is
everything.
the boss.
Oh.
Yeah, in that
There's
scenario.
nothing personal.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
Don't
the
be
guy
serious. Calm down, please. There's nothing personal. Don't tell me it's a person. There's nothing personal in this one at all. It's not a personal
Okay, you
issue.
said the guy, like, is the guy that you're talking about, as for me in the story, will be like a person that he doesn't know how to
Yes,
control
His anger.
and
Like
his
that.
temper.
It is there are only two ways. So there's only
There's
one
no.
way. It is either if left to the girl, if the girl is if she really wants to stay, that's why they said there's something like sacrifice. If you know that this guy is temperamental and any little thing he tends to raise his hand, trade it. There's what they call therapy. You see a therapist. Sure you get. You see a therapist. Sure you get. Is that you see a therapist? If you don't want to see a therapist, I leave the relationship.
I would like to ask
I
you a
leave you inside the
question.
relationship only you.
I like to ask
Okay.
you a question. Before a guy happens to eat a lady,
Alright.
is it advisable that as a lady, when you notice he has not raised his hand on
Alright.
you,
Okay.
but when you notice that he
There's a possibility that he does.
does probably cursing at you, even
Doesn't
threatening, like
respect
I'll
you and
slap
stuff
you
like
now.
that.
Any
Okay.
is it advisable? Like is it advisable to think that one day this guy might end up
Might
eating
eat
you
you, yes,
and
it
just
is.
leave the
It
Bro.
room?
is something-
It is.
It is something. It is something you all want to discuss. Like you've noticed this is what you do. This is what you discuss with him. Why G? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Like I don't. I
So
don't
whether the person
understand.
is
You
toxic
ask him. Anywhere you go into relationship, that's why to me it is advisable you ask about your ex. Why did she leave? Why did
Oh,
he
it's a
leave?
problem. So
What
you
caused
know
what
what
caused the breakup
Before
between
you
you two?
start another
Change it
relationship,
before you
and
guys.
stuff like
It is
that.
even see they will even lie. Some of them will say it was
She
girl's
cheated
fault
or stuff
and
like
all
Some
that.
that.
can
You
even
get-
be like the girl, probably the person is being too extra. Like how could you just predict that? You could just be joking with you. I had
Nobody's going to judge you because you're trying to be like you're trying to protect yourself.
Yourself.
If you see someone is
Not-
being toxic, my advice for you is to run.
No.
Like,
I can't
okay,
stay.
Because I don't know why you
See,
stay.
if you are
It's
said,
no excuse.
see,
Love
they
is
are
not
they are
enough.
different.
Sometimes,
They are
like,
say,
you
love is not
understand?
enough. oh.
Love is not
Don't come and
enough.
tell me that. See,
So there's more
Listen.
to it.
they are. You guys are moving for what I want to say now. In a toxic relationship, in a toxic relationship, the girl. It's these days. I feel it is not only the guy that gets with toxic. Even the girls at times are. Being toxic in a relationship doesn't mean physically battering
You guys
the
can be
spouse.
arguing every time.
Do you understand?
Also
Doesn't even mean
discuss
physical.
like
It cannot even
every
be
time.
argument. It might not even be argument. Most times you're in a relationship and you guys don't even tend to discuss about anything. Like you guys don't even talk.
You guys are
You guys don't. You
there.
guys. The
Just
only thing
random
when you guys
talk
meet,
and
the only
stuff
thing you
like
guys do is sex. I don't know if you are getting
Sex and
me.
fight.
I
Just
understand.
sex and
Yeah.
okay,
No
this and that.
deep
No,
talks.
no heart-to-heart conversation. Nothing, and all. When there's a problem, I cannot come and meet you. Or when I'm
And
in
talk
my
about
when I'm in
things
my
and- See how I
sad
feel.
moments, we cannot share something, you cannot give me ideas. It is not about coming to meet you and then you have pints and I don't see you. It is give and take. You can't. This one can't be given always, and the other one is not given as well. I give you and I take. You give me and you take as well. That's how it should be. Sure you get.
But then
it's very wrong.
it's
Yes,
actually
personally, I don't think
very
there's an excuse for it actually.
What?
Because if a guy
Let
eats
me
problem.
get some. What is wrong actually? What?
Like,
Eating.
Yes, eating a girl.
With that.
Yes, eating a girl.
That
No,
is exactly.
it's
Being-
very wrong.
Very
Like
wrong.
personally, I don't know, but personally, you can't eat me.
It's not even
So
about
it's
personal
not
generally.
Seriously.
No, you can't actually
Generally,
control.
bro,
Don't
why
say.
would you?
Do not say you can't eat me. You cannot.
If
You don't know
you
what you want to do at that. What you want to do at that
As you
moment.
do.
Eh, at least
Sure,
like,
yes.
when you
You
first
don't know what you
attempt
want
to, I'm leaving straight up.
Funny
Like,
how
there's
this
no.
discussion is even making me feel enraged, looking like
Do you understand? Like,
No,
it's
like,
like, the real
you
thing,
know-
in fact,
do you know
when
people
any
pretend
sign
these
of
days?
it, I'm leaving.
People pretend a lot. It is possible.
can
I'm
act
talking. I'm
normal
not trying to
and
be
when you-
biased right now. I'm not trying to be only guys, but in my own perspective, being a lady, a guy can pretend all
To
true.
like you,
Your
when you guys are
dating
married.
life. Not even
Then-
to like. He might actually like you. Funny enough, all through your dating life, you can actually pretend that. You can pretend to be who
Control
he
his
is
temper and
not.
stuff like that.
You can pretend to be who he is not. But when you guys get into that marriage,
Marriage.
then you start seeing his true colors.
And
Goes for the ladies as well. But left to me,
thank
oh,
God for divorce.
whether we
sir.
enter the marriage,
Thank God
oh,
for divorce.
we don't enter the marriage,
Because
oh,
there'll
even
be
if that today
problem,
we marry
oh.
and you fuck up the next day,
There'll be
good
problem.
patience actually comes in as well. Anyway, patience comes in, but once it is too much, guy, there's
I
no
don't
two ways
think there
about
should
it.
be patience.
You shouldn't be patient. In fact, if it's raising a your
Patience
voice
in the
at
sense
you
that-
alone,
If-
yeah,
if
just
someone- if
your
Patience in the
voice.
sense that okay, mistakes happens at times.
That should not be a mistake.
No,
For you to
don't
do
say
it,
that.
for you to
No,
do
do
that
not
means
say
you've
that.
been thinking
Mistakes-
about it.
No,
But do you
it is
know-
And you do
possible.
it again.
Like, okay, you're coming back. You just go back from work.
Okay.
Okay.
You just go back from work. Probably he lost a very huge amount. Apart from losing money, maybe they fired him from work.
That does not justify.
Imagine,
No,
no,
listen,
listen, allow me land before you crucify
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Listen, let me land. He comes back from work, very, 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 like he was coming back
Frustrated.
again. Coming back from work, driving down from work, something happened to his car, something like that. Throughout that day, he has a very, very bad day. I am not justifying it. Let me make that clear. He has a very bad day. Then getting home. Getting home. He gets home and how do I put it? What would actually
And the
make
girl, and
me-
the girl is like nagging or stuff like that.
not even nagging, something let's say she's
She just brings up a topic that
something
is
that
not-
you know he has been through a lot.
Love,
Maybe
and
you've
he's
been
not
talking about
interested in-
something and he's not listening or he's not paying attention, and then you just like
Bring it
spring
up
up
again.
and maybe just and his mind is not even there. You can just like get angry and just slap you at the end of the day. But you know he's not somebody like that. But at the end of the day, he comes to you and say, "Baby, I'm really sorry. This is what happened. This is what happened, and this is what happened." That is one time it happened.
But if it
happens
happens
the
second
second
time,
time!
there's
But there's
But you
a
know that
saying,
it will
if you
happen.
do it once,
If you do it
and
once-
You
it's
keep
always
doing-
done.
And,
There's
and,
always
you, keep, and you
exception.
keep justifying it.
There's
like,
always
okay, it's not
exception
like
to
that.
everything. There's an exception to every. Whatever saying is always an
Okay,
exception.
okay.
to it.
From where you're coming from now, you said maybe he was fired and like he brought out something.
That's just a
No, that's
scenario.
just a-
And
that's
then
Yeah,
you
that's-
slap
I
you out
want
of
to-
frustration.
You're not the one who fired him.
See, don't say you're not. You don't know how.
Probably
you don't know what a man. You don't know
it's
what
meant
goes
to
on
come
through.
to
Do you know
the
what
place it feels
goes on
this is
through?
my home.
Do you understand?
To feel at
Do you know what
home,
goes
to
on
get
through a
relaxed,
man's mind? Like you don't
and she
get
happens
it.
to stand like
And
whether
she-
trigger.
I just feel it's
I
wrong.
still
It is
don't
not.
think it's
I get where you guys
meant
are coming
to.
from. It's not just.
Please.
That's why I say mistakes. It is something. In fact, he even did it unconsciously.
Max, if
Do-
you do
do
it,
you know-
throw
listen.
probably something and throw it towards that direction.
He did
Even
it
if you chose it, that
unconsciously.
is-
He did it unconsciously, but it's wrong.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Unconsciously, but and he accepts that it is wrong. Do you know there are some that will not even accept that
That
it-
they are
that
wrong.
they
And
are
still
wrong.
justify their actions.
Do you understand? They will now be
It's
telling
true.
you,
It's
"Ah,
true.
baby, but it's not my
But
fault. You
it's
did.
true,
You're
yeah.
the one that made me. I made you do." See,
But that's like
I
the
don't want to
worst
see reason.
type of
There's no-
apology, self.
there's
It's a
no
very
reason.
manipulating
There's,
reason.
exactly. Manipulation is another thing. Manipulation
When
is
it
another
happens
thing.
the second
There's
time,
no-
there's a problem.
I don't want
Sha.
to see. There's nothing. I know girls can be very annoying. No. Girls can be very annoying. But you know, girls.
I'm not annoying.
Okay, girl. I don't want to see. I don't want to see anything like a girl will do that will make you want to think of raising, like, do you know how tender and little and girls, like, I don't, how would you want to eat a lady? Like, who your papa be? I don't get
because
it.
me, personally, if you forget bottle for your head, you can't
Jesus
eat
me.
me. Like, no, I'm saying personally,
Let's
like,
take a look at this.
in fact, you can't with my sister,
Let's
not
take a
talk of
look at
eating me,
this.
say.
As a girl
Mm-hmm.
and a guy, your partners, then of course, before you go into a relationship, you are meant. Okay, let me just give this as an assumption. You knew how it all started. Probably you knew about each other. Then your partner is telling you about how he grew up, growing up to see that his father was
mom and stuff like that.
how bitter.
It's
Then
still not an excuse because
wait,
it should be
let
different.
me okay. His father grew up to be a woman bitter. Then his mom had to leave. Okay, his mom had to leave them alone. Like she left. You know, he's trying to talk about the reason why his mom
trauma.
left. He's
Trauma
trying to
can
talk,
set in.
yeah.
That's
He's trying
why
to
I
talk
thought.
about the reason why his mom left.
So that's when therapy comes.